Hello and welcome back to I Rate Guns. We're feeling quite nostalgic today because we're looking at a more modern version of what was my first air rifle, second gun. Now mine was the Mark II version of this, full size one, and I got it from a guy at our local field target club, second hand. I had that one for quite some time, and then I had a Mark III version as well, which foolishly I ended up swapping for a festival ticket. Enough nostalgia. Let's have a look at this. So this is the Air Arms TX200HC or Hunter carbine. So we're going to have a look through some of the key points and do an accuracy test at the end of the video. Before we start, we need to thank Shooting Sports UK for supplying the gun we're going to be testing today. There are links in the description, so please have a look at the website, and if you're in the market for anything shooting related, give them a shout. So, one of the things I want to look at before we put this on the bench is some of the safety features. So, way back when, underlever rifles like this one, there was always a possibility that when the breech opened to load them, and you've got your thumb in there, if anything went wrong or you accidentally pulled the trigger, that's going to cause some serious damage to your thumb as that shoots forward. These guns nowadays are absolutely packed with safety features to, stop that happening completely. So let me just run you through that. So to load, you pull the lever down, that opens the breech up, and then you pop your pellet in the barrel. Now this can't move forwards because of this latch there. So to close it up, you have to press that button. That allows you to close it. And in addition to that, there's also a safety here, which you can leave on until you're just about ready to fire. So that's it. Let's get it on the bench and run you through some of the other features. So, as I've said, this is the Hunter carbine version of the TX200. There are two differences between this and the normal Mark III, and that is the barrel on this one is 12.5 inches versus the 15.5 inches that come on the full size version, and also this comes with the cocking aid already fitted, whereas on the normal version this is an optional extra. As for options, this gun is available in 177 and 22, this being the 177 version we're looking at today. This is also the walnut stock. You can get this in beech as well. There's also a left-handed version in walnut only, and then there are FAC versions in all the stock combinations we've just mentioned. So, starting at the back, you've got a black ventilated rubber pad. It's quite nice and grippy. Moving on, the wood quality on these walnut versions is just superb. The only problem I have with them is it could do with a good oil. That's nothing really difficult to do yourselves. Just a few coats of oil and then a coat of wax after. That'll really make it shine. It comes with a nice full pistol grip, which is quite a decent palm swell on this side. It leads down into a rosewood end cap with the Air Arms logo engraved in there. I've also got this nice checkering, which is done by machine, and it gives this scaled effect with some embellishments top and bottom, but that looks quite class. The trigger is two-stage, and it's got a really nice smooth take-up and then a nice clean break afterwards. It feels like it's made out of aluminium that's had a barrel finish. It's also adjustable as well, so really good trigger on these. Up top here you can see the safety switch, and you can see on there as well, so once you've pressed that you can see a red indicator to show it's live and ready to fire. It's important to note on these guns, once you've taken this safety off, there's no way of putting it back on. On the top here you've got standard 11mm grooves for mounting all sorts of scope rings, and on the side here on the fore end you've got the same pattern as on the pistol grip carrying through, and I've got to say this is it looks really good. The barrel is a Walther match grade barrel, and it's fitted with an internal moderator, which it takes the edge off the sound at least, but you can get adapters which screw into the end here, so you can put aftermarket moderators on there. Although the cocking arm on this one is shorter than on the full size, it still requires no massive exertion of force to cock it, but this cocking aid does provide a bit of knurling and a better grip for when you're doing that, so that's nice. That's it then, let's go and shoot a group and see how that looks. The pellets we're using for today's test are Air Arms Diablo Field in 4.52 diameter. So we're set up about 15 yards now, so we're going to send 5 down, get a group, see how that looks. Okay, let's go and take a look. Let's have a look at the target then. So this has managed to do a 3/8 inch group at 15 yards. Now I'm pretty sure that one pellet that's out, that's me or maybe a Duff pellet, so I would expect this gun to shoot everything through the same hole. I needed no convincing on this gun, but today's test has just reaffirmed my opinion. Voirak come close in terms of engineering, but they just don't do anything that looks this good in terms of wood quality and the engraving on these. At a recommended £500 to £600 retail, they're not cheap guns by any stretch, nor should they be. And I wouldn't even want to use a term like good value. But if you want the best Springer on the market today, look no further. So, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow the social media links in the description, and I hope to see you next time.